Hello my friends, Kurt Berglund's Baseball World back with you, and today I have an unboxing. And if there's one thing you know about Kurt Berglund's Baseball World, it's that my unboxings are legit. This has not been opened, as you can see very plainly. You can also see very plainly that it's been used for some kind of recreational sport at the post office, but that's not the subject of this unboxing video, but yikes. Alright, so let's unbox. It's an authentic unboxing. This has not been opened, at least not by me, yet. Alright, here we go. Unboxing videos. The thing that ticks me off, people, the thing that ticks me off is a staged unboxing. That's right. It's when that box has already been opened for some nefarious purposes before the unboxing video. This really ticks me off. Whether I'm armed with the scissors or not, it really ticks me off. Alright, here we go. Thing's been taped to a fare thee well. I never knew what that meant. To a fare thee well. My grandma used to hit me with that one. Alright, here we go. I think I got an opening. Oh. Alright. I'm in. I'm in. Gee whiz. You kidding me? But thank God it's taped like this, because they used it for soccer or something. Hey, some of my best friends are postal workers. Don't get me wrong. Alright, here we go. This is a new addition to my channel. Back when I was, quite young, much younger than I am today, and let me add, I'm still a young man. I had a Status Pro game, 1978 season. It was fun for a while, and then the fun wore off. Well, I'm back, baby. I'm back to try it again. This is the 1983 Status Pro season. I'm going to hold these cards next to an APBA card to give you an idea of size. So we're talking considerably smaller. What is that, about maybe 3/4 the size of an APBA card? And these are basic one-sided. There's nothing on the back. A 1980, this is the original APBA set. And this is what they look like. As you can see, the copyright at the bottom of the page, at the bottom of the card, is 1984, which assures us that it is the 1983 set, and that's told to us up here at the top as well. There are no stats on these cards. As I recall from my 1978 Status Pro baseball experience, there was a separate stat sheet they gave you. Now, maybe someone can clear me up on that. I think there was a separate stat sheet that they gave you so that you knew what the stats were for the players in that set. 1978, of course, was the Guidry year, and Not that I was a Yankee fan. Hey, don't get me wrong. I was not a Yankee fan. But Guidry had a card for the 1978 set that was unhittable, and he probably should have. But the problem was that I kept trying, like my purpose in playing Status Pro was to figure out a way to beat Guidry. Like that became my thing. I don't know why. Don't judge. Hey, don't judge. But that became my thing to try and see if I could figure out a way to beat Guidry in Status Pro. I couldn't do it. There was no way to get enough at-bats off of his card onto the batter card to be able to put a rally together to beat him. Couldn't do it. So eventually, Status Pro fell by the wayside in my brain and was replaced by, well, at that time, Strat-O-Matic. I was Strat before that, and then I was into Shure-Co Baseball. Any Shure-Co Baseball people out there? And then I went from Shure-Co to Status Pro, and then back to Strat after that. In the 1983 set, the pitcher cards are blue print. The batter cards are black print. Okay. So we're going to see what we can do about setting up some Status Pro games on my channel. So that is going to be, I got to get good with the directions first, but that's going to be something coming up on my channel. Want to show you something else now that the unboxing is done. This is the 1983 American League set. All right, so that we're going to set to the side. The next thing I want to show you, NPB fans of Japanese baseball. I have acquired some cards created by Francis Rose. Francis Rose, you may know as a longtime and very popular creator of APBA compatible cards, Negro Leagues cards, and as I have found out, Japanese baseball cards based on player performance in the NPB. Now, in the weeks to come, he is going to be putting a set of cards for APBA based on APBA compatible cards for the greatest teams in NPB history, running from 1937, I believe it is, the first one, to the year 2000. And these teams are unbelievable. I want to show you what you get. So let's take a look at that now. You purchase the set, and these are going to be up for auction on eBay. The first thing that you get is a 6-page listing of the teams. There are 36 teams in the set. The first one, I was right, is 1937. There are 3 sets with 12 teams each, so it's 36 teams. And there are about, give or take, 25, 27 players per team in the set. This is a sample of one of them. Let's take a look at this up close here right now. There are 6 pages of introductions to the cards in this set. If you are not familiar or very familiar with Japanese baseball, you get a short blurb on each team. This is the first set of 12. Different people write these blurbs. Rob Fitz, of course, one of the experts and best writers about Japanese baseball. If you're interested in his stuff, he's got a website that gives you his books, all that good stuff. So this is so you get a one-page blurb on all 12 teams. Then the second page of each set is a roster sheet that gives you a suggested lineup for each ball club, and it tells you who their relievers would be. Okay, so for example, you can see here that the 1937 Tokyo team, that was one of the most famous. It's got some of the biggest names to get baseball started in Japan. Let's count, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19 players. But then others have 25 or more. The 1985 Hanshin team has, looks like maybe 27, 29 players. All right. Then there's a second set, 12 more teams. This one runs from 74 to 99. Again, with a blurb on each ball club, why it was great, why it's considered one of the best. Then you get, for the second set, and all these are going to be combined into one auction. So you're getting all 36 teams when he puts them up for auction. This is volume 2. You get suggested lineup, you get the subs, you get the pitching staff for all 12 teams that are in the set. And then comes the third set, 12 more teams. This set runs from 59 also to 99. And you get your blurbs, and you get your suggested starting lineups. So all that is here. All right, then you get printouts, and this is what the cards will look like. You get a printout of all of the players that he created, and you can see, if you look carefully here, they look to me like they are ready to go for master game play. There are also fairly comprehensive stats that are in black for each player. All of the greats of Japanese baseball, including, of course, many Americans who went over to play in Japan, are included in this set. Sadahara O, he's there. Shideo Nagashima, he's there. Tetsuro Namura, he's there. Eiji Sawamura, he's there. Victor Starfin, yep. And if you page through, Ichiro is here. Actually, Ichiro, a couple of his teams are in this set. And many, many, many more. These are some of the greatest teams. I don't care what league you're talking about. Some of these teams are the greatest teams in the history of baseball on the planet. Then I ran these off on my printer to make cards with cardstock, which this comes on, this is regular printer paper. And then what I'm in the process of doing is running these off on cardstock. This is the 1967 Yomiuri Giants, which is like they're called the Yankees, the New York Yankees of Japanese baseball. And I'll show you Sadahara O's, here's his card from 1967. In 1967, he had 326 in 133 games, which I believe at that time, that was every game. He played every game in 67, 133. He had 47 bombs. He had 326, and he was walked 130 times. Jeez, what a year. Anyway, so you can set up a search for eBay to pick these up in the weeks to come, and you'll be glad that you did. Just an amazing set of cards, and I'm looking forward to getting these on my channel too as soon as I can squeeze some space into my schedule. So, these are cards created for the NPB by Francis Rose. Stats, ratings, master game stuff, beautiful looking cards, and you're ready to go with the lineup sheets and the history of the team. Wonderful, wonderful product. I'm excited about bringing it to you on my channel as soon as I can. All right, that is my unboxing and product preview. Thank you for joining me, my friends. Have a wonderful day. Don't forget to click like and subscribe to my channel for lots more. Whether you're talking about Status Pro Baseball or you're talking about Japanese baseball, it's going to be on my channel. Thank you again for your support. Have a great day. So long, everybody.